Hey, listen up, food lovers. What do you get when you bring some of the best pit masters around the Carolinas together?
Well, other than getting yourself a plate and finding out where that is, you head to the Carolina BBQ Festival, of course. We're joined now by Louis Donald, the founder of the Carolina BBQ Festival and owner of Sweet Lou's, as well as Emily Getton from Emmy Squared. Guys, good morning. You brought food.
Woo!
Step one on coming on a morning show.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. But this is a collaboration between you guys, and this is something that people can try at the first ever kickoff event for the Carolina BBQ Festival.
Yes, we're going to have Friday night. Is hosted by Certified Angus Beef. That's who we use at our store and a lot of our pit masters. So we partnered with Emmy Squared over in Plaza Midwood on Central Ave, and they're doing a brisket pizza, and it's delicious.
Oh, man.
Looks like it.
This is next level. Louis, you've been coming on our show for years and years with Lou's Barbecue. I'm glad you did a collab. Everyone's collabing, right? Whether it's music artists, it doesn't matter. Everyone wants to collab. So, Emily, welcome. We're glad that you guys are here. You've been in town for about 3 years. So when you got the phone call from Louis and we're like, hey, we want to do some kind of, not just a traditional barbecue pizza. Typically it's like chicken or something like that. You guys are doing brisket pizza.
Yes.
Yeah, take us through a little bit. We want to see what you're creating. And as it's created, Louis, we'll talk more about the event happening this weekend.
Beautiful. Well, let me go ahead and build you one. So we were very lucky that Louis reached out. We are thrilled to be working with his brisket. We also actually are using his barbecue sauces as well. And so we'll be featuring this pizza. We're currently featuring it at Emmy Squared, but we also will be bringing it Friday to the festival where we can hand it out.
That was that like a deep dish crust that you started with before you put cheese
Looks
on
like
it?
focaccia?
Yes, so all of our pizzas are actually going to be Detroit style, so it's a little bit different. So we're doing a Detroit style brisket pizza.
Oh my gosh. I wish you could smell this here.
You're on the good smelling in, Annie.
Yeah, I know. I really am. And then it's going to bake and it's going to be fantastic. But Louis, talk to us about, for someone who hasn't been to the festival before, what can they expect? Obviously, it's going on at Victoria Yards, that colorful space in Uptown. But it's just the sights and the smells are out of this world.
You know, I think that it's bringing you into our pit rooms, right? Because we've got 17 pit masters that are there. We're building brick pits. We're using a couple of different smokers from around the country, and our guys bring their trailers in. So you're going to smell the smoke. You're going to see the action, if you will. We're cooking whole hogs. And you get a variety. We've got 2 different kinds of tacos, 2 different kinds of ribs, a bunch of different whole hog and pork shoulder. So there's just a huge variety of food as well.
And Louis, there's so much popularity with barbecue, whether it's cooking shows, everyone wants to get in, like smoking.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone wants a smoker. It's the trend that's been going around the last couple of years that we're in the time of year people are getting outside on their back patios or porches to smoke or grill. You can get to know these pit masters. You can watch some of their trade secrets. You can get up close and look at their equipment. All that kind of good stuff is going on Friday and Saturday. But what I love about what you're doing is sort of behind the scenes not everyone knows about is a lot of the proceeds, a lot of the good that you guys are doing besides just providing food for people. Tell me about that.
Well, you know, we partner with Operation Barbecue Relief, Stan Hayes. He's activated all over the Southeast. They've been around 13 years. They activate to natural disasters. So a lot of our proceeds go to him because they serve barbecue. They have tractor trailers with smokers on them, and they roll in, and they're one of the first on the scene.
Wow.
Not FEMA, any of those guys. And they get out there during Western Carolina and everything that happened with Helene. They had like 14 stations at a time between Florida all the way up through Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. So very impactful. They are barbecue. He'll be there cooking and his team. And all our barbecue guys love to support and see where our money goes. And we know that it's going to feed people that need it.
Well, and barbecue is just one of those things that you see it being made, you eat it, and it just feels like home. It's comforting, especially in a time when everyone in Western North Carolina is going through something so devastating. What do you think it is about barbecue culture in the Carolinas that kind of sets us apart from the Kansas Cities and the Memphises of the world?
Oh, that's a trick question.
I like that question. Come on, Louis.
So the way that we cook, right? We cook with coals, okay? So what we do is we use a burn barrel and we're spreading the coals out through underneath the pigs or whatever meats we're kind of doing. The fat drips on the coal. It releases the flavor back into the meat. In Texas, they use what's called an offset smoker, which everybody sees on TV because they're pretty. So you got your firebox over here, and it's just pulling the smoke, so it's all smoke. So it's a very different. Now you guys got me
Interesting.
into a world.
Ooh,
where
Oh,
I
yeah, we're
like
going
that.
down a rabbit hole
You're gonna
here.
get some
Very
comments from your
different.
Texas barbecue pitmasters. I know you will, Lewis.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh! I want to, Emily. I want to get back to you because you've basically has finished through the process of. We don't have an oven here in the studio. The finished product here. What do you call this? What all is on it? Let's take a look at that.
So we're calling it actually the Sweet Lou Pizza.
Oh,
because
nice.
we partnered with Sweet Lou. So
Yeah.
we have his brisket, we have his rib sauce, we have his mustard sauce. We added a little bit of red onion, our Detroit style crust, and then we also added a little bit of scallions to there. So you have just a little bit of everything.
Yeah, no
So-
kidding. Jason's already, he's just going to go.
I'm gonna
so
hold it up.
While
Yeah, I'm
he
holding it
does
up for the
that,
camera. Look at that.
let's talk about real quickly here the details. The who, what, when, where, why. Where can people get tickets and where can they come visit?
All right, so we have 2 events. Friday night is our kickoff party. We'll have 5 tasting stations with
Okay.
local restaurants. And then Saturday is the Pitmaster event with 17 Pitmasters, a couple of local breweries and things like that. You can get the tickets on Eventbrite or through our website. I would suggest they are with the weather forecast. Thank you, by the way.
Right.
Yeah,
It's going to be beautiful. So now tickets are rolling fast. So get them while you can. All we have left is general admission. All VIPs are sold out. So yeah, hit us up, CarolinaBBQFestival.org.
Oh, this is going to be fantastic.
It is.
Emily, thank you. I'm glad you partnered
Thank you so much.
with Lou's, and this brisket pizza is going to be gone in about 25 seconds.
Uh-huh.
But thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. Nice to meet you, Lewis. Always a pleasure. Great luck this weekend, and we
Thank
can't wait to be able to help a lot of folks in Western North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
I think that's what it's all about. You going to grab a piece, Andy?
Oh,
Maybe. Oh, you don't have to grab it now.
I'll just grab this right
look
now.
at it.
Ted,
Yeah, she's
like
going in.
Lewis said, we've got a great forecast for the barbecue festival.